What's going on?
Guys, this is Chris Smith.
Hey, what's up?
He's your new classmate. So we've decided to bring a new recruit on for this case. Chris is somebody that has no formal training, but possesses really good instincts. So it'll be interesting to see, really how much, the cadets have learned and how they pass on what they've learned, on to Chris.
Nice to meet y'all.
Hi.
Okay. Nice to meet you. That 6 person means 1 or possibly 2 people or more are going home. It's one of those things where you got to keep on your toes.
And as you guys did with Jane, it is your responsibility to bring him up to speed so that he can work efficiently with you guys.
My name's Chris Smith. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. I've always been interested in the paranormal, but I really didn't start getting really interested until about the last 6 or 7 years. I've gone to some dilapidated house out in the boondocks. I fell through a ceiling one time just trying to go up there and find some creepy stuff. So, that's just the kind of person I am.
Let's get in there, okay?
I'm kind of late in the game. The other members of the group have been on 4 investigations already. There's only 1 investigation after this one, so, I've got 2 chances to really show what I can do.
Come on, guys.
Almost there.
So we're here at this landing, and you see this bucket, right? The reason that's there is to show you how heavy these buckets of oil were. And these lighthouse carriers had to carry those buckets of oil
all the way
up to the top. Needless to say, that is one of the claims here, that people hear that sound, of him carrying the buckets, even the sound of him putting it down.
Slamming it. Chris, pick it up and let it go. You guys get used to the sound. There you go.
That's pretty loud.
Yeah, you'll definitely hear it.
But remember, that may not be the only sound, accompanying sounds. Maybe the steps of him walking, maybe the sound of the oil slushing in the bucket. You never know. And the first time we were here, we caught some amazing video evidence of some possible shadow figures on these stairs. Any questions?
Yeah, about where was the apparition of the shadow seen?
It was definitely past the halfway point, which is about where we are now. And it was seen a few different times by 2 different investigation teams. And we caught it on video.
Oh! All the way up, all the way up. Did you see it? I saw something look down at us. Oh my God, did you see it too? It looked just like some dude was just looking right over the railing.
Did we catch any video of it?
Yeah.
Yes, this is what now we're gonna show it.
That's exactly what I saw when I was like, Jay, go up another level.
Cool. Let's go to the tippy top.
Yeah, let's keep going, guys.
Hi, class. There's a woman in white seen up here, and a little girl seen up here dressed in period. And also this door right here, actually right here, is the door that for some reason gets unlocked for no reason, and they can't tell why. And, you guys want to really focus on this area, because everyone says they'll be seeing some stuff up here, so, be sure to check that out. So let's get back down to the lightkeeper's house, okay? Now, guys, this is the parlor, and the former lighthouse keepers who would stay here would witness pretty much 3 main things. It was footsteps, voices, and actually lights turning on and off. So think about it, where you want to place the cameras and all that.
Any questions?
Any certain times of the day or the night that like that?
Chris, that's a good question. That's a very good question. One that not many people ask. Mostly at night, but that's a good question because if you can recognize the pattern,
you'll know when you can catch it.
Exactly.
Chris is sharp. I think he's bright. I think he's absorbing things like a sponge, and definitely competition for me when you look at it that way.
Okay, we're gonna head downstairs. In this room, I do remember them saying that they were hearing. It was mostly just noises they couldn't explain. I remember sitting over here on the floor and just listening and listening and listening. But more importantly, the reason we're here is right there, you have 2, what they call cisterns, and they used to keep water in there. They actually do claim to see full-bodied, shadow-like dark masses inside those cisterns. All right, we've shown you all of the spots, and now it's up to you. Get your equipment in here, figure out what you want to do from here. Tangle and I will be watching.
Yes, we will.
I want to see a diligent and quick setup, and you remember what we've been saying. At the end of this, at the end of St. Augustine, one of you guys is going to go home. Okay, guys, you ready? Done wasting time? We want to get this going.
Let's go.
Okay, let's make this smooth and fast.
Yes.
Just slide it in and stay secure.
I do feel kind of like I am a little bit behind just because, you know, I just got here and they've been doing this for a while. They're trying to get everything done as quick as they can, but still train me at the same time. I know that's got to be stressful for them.
If that's a good place, if we want to look straight up.
Ben, he's being really helpful because he's a really smart guy and he's really good at explaining things.
All right, can you push it closer? Okay. Yeah. Okay, good. Awesome.
That's gangster.
You're a gangster.
Excellent. And you got 6 cameras up.
I've got 6 cameras today.
This looks nice. That looks nice. This is good to see, guys. Tonight we're really going to mix up the teams. You know, we hope that this gives us, you know, a better chance to assess them under different circumstances and with different partners. All right, guys, let's get the lights out and let's start investigating, okay?
Was anybody just inside the lighthouse at the very bottom?
No, I don't believe that could have been us at all.
I'm gonna go downstairs.
Yeah, man, I'm excited about this.
Yeah, dude. This is Carl and new Chris in the basement. That's a shot of the hallway, of course. St. Augustine. So yeah, I guess reports of activities in here, listen for sounds, and then they got more
Footsteps.
actual apparitions. Yeah, exactly.
They got shadow
Check
people in the
those out.
hallway.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead, set the recorder down, do just a base with the EMF, see what we're looking at.
I'm slowly getting used to the equipment here. I'm really trying to soak in all the knowledge I can, but especially with the cameras and the digital recording devices.
Super low ratings in here. This place is clean of a lot of EMF. What kind of investigative background do you have?
Oh, man, it's kind of hillbilly, really. I just go find a creepy place or a place that's been known to have been haunted. And a lot of times I don't even get permission. I just go.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's poke around on the other side. Maybe do EVPs then.
That would be cool.
Setting the audio recorder.
Okay.
Sometimes technique I like to do, walking noises and very natural sounds with the audio recorder stationary so that it learns kind of the ambient sound in the room really quick, and whoever's listening to it can learn that really
They'll
fast.
know the difference.
Yep.
Are we listening to Carl?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna write that down. Just like the class takes notes at the location, Steve and I like to take notes on them. It really just gives us a complete overall assessment of how they're doing.
Is there anybody down here that would like to speak with us tonight? Is there a name that you'd like to tell us? If you were still here today, is there anything that you would like to convey to us?
My name is Carl. This is my new friend, Chris. Sometimes we call him Smitty. We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to cause you harm or any upset.
Carl introduced himself and
We're just here to communicate, make contact.
tell them what their intentions are.
Investigators. We're looking into what happens to us after we die.
All right, Carl. Good job.
Okay, this is Chris and Jane, and we are in the museum, in the lower part. So there are reports of a man walking back here, a man in apparently...
Blue uniform.
And there's also shadows going into those cisterns.
And there's also some reports, Jane, of that cannonball and that buckshot moving down here.
These things?
Yeah. Maybe somebody fiddling with it.
Well, they certainly don't move easily. I mean, this one's pretty heavy. Do you want to do an EVP session?
Definitely.
I'm gonna put the audio here. There's a man that is seen here. Why don't you show yourself? What are you so afraid of?
You've been known to move these items over here, this cannonball and this musket ball over here. If you could do that now, really appreciate it.
Do you smell something weird?
Just mustiness.
Who was that?
I just heard a noise coming from this direction.
What'd it sound like?
Could be something like metallic.
Oh, that scared me.
You've been known to move these items over here, this cannonball and this musket ball over here. If you could do that now, really appreciate it.
What was that?
I just heard a noise coming from this direction.
What'd it sound like?
Something like metallic.
Oh, that scared me. You heard a metallic sound?
Maybe like a, you know, like a ding or something.
It sounded like this?
It actually kind of, that one. At one point down here in the basement, I heard a noise which sounded like kind of like a ting. It wasn't quite that loud. It was
okay,
like more like a shake. I think we should get the audio and put it right here.
And place it right here, right?
Yeah, right beside this thing. I mean, because there's already, you know, claims of this. So
yeah, I think that would be a great idea, actually.
we put the audio recorder and to see if we could pick anything up. Maybe we'll find someone a little bit later.
Yeah.
We do the analysis thing.
Tonight went really well. I investigated with Chris Smith for the first time, and it was awesome. He's a lot of fun to investigate with, and for him being new, he really does know a lot. He did really well.
It's workout time right now. All right, here's the bucket. This is the bucket. All right. Very excited to get in the lighthouse. I'm a little scared of heights myself, but I feel like with the potential that we might see a shadow moving up there, we might hear some footsteps, that turns all the fears off, and I'm running right towards the sounds. Is it steady?
0.1, 0.2, 3.
If there's anybody down there, go ahead and make a noise for us. Move closer even, so we can see you.
We've heard that you sometimes can pick up that bucket. Could you do that, please? Could you move the bucket for us? Did you hear that?
Yeah, man. It's like somebody dropped something way off down there. It was like way far off, though.
If you're making noises downstairs, can you please do it again? I know you heard that.
Yeah, it sounded like as if someone was down there, like at the very bottom.
Wow. Hey, I really think I might have something here. The first analysis for me was really exciting. I mean, there was a lot of things that I, heard in the audio that I thought could possibly be something paranormal. You hear that?
Yeah, I think I know exactly what it is.
And it's not paranormal?
No, it's not.
But the other members of the group were really helpful in helping me debunk that kind of stuff. You know, now I kind of know a little bit more about what to listen for.
So guys, how did Chris Smith do on the review? You guys reviewed with him?
He was very focused. He did very well.
There was one point when I was doing the audio that I heard what I thought was a disembodied voice saying, "Get out." It really excited me at first, but then I let Susan listen to it, and, I let a few other people, pretty much I think everybody listened to it.
And it really just turned out to be crew.
It is still a little soon in the game for me to be making judgment on Jane, but she seems like she's constantly trying to throw somebody else under the bus.
I'm just gonna...
This is just the mother lode right here. I mean, there's a certain rush that you feel as soon as you just walk up into this place that, it's just like electrically charged. Chris and Jane.
Susan.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Chris and Susan, the Essex Hospital, Building 3. Got claims of shadow people.
All
Building
over
3.
the premises.
Yeah, pretty much everywhere. Hello?
Is there anybody here with us tonight? It's a salon.
No way.
Yeah. Dude, look at these magazines. They're ancient.
Whoa, I just felt something on the back of my, like right here. Like my shirt, like not really a tug, but it could have, was like up here. Like it was just like it was weird.
I'm getting about a 0.1 rating.
So nothing?
If that was you think you could pull on him again? Maybe me? Let us know you're here with us?
At one point, I felt like a small tug on the bottom of my sweatshirt. I'm not 100% sure if it was paranormal. Can you please do that again if that was you? Can you pull on my shirt? But, you know, it was an experience.
This is Jane, Susan, and Chris in building 3. Is there anybody here with us?
We'd really like to communicate with you. Can you make a knock for us? Can you bang on something for us really loud? You guys just heard that noise coming back from that way?
Yeah.
Like knocking?
Wait, hold on. Is that a What is that?
We're getting a cold spot.
Now it's getting hotter.
Oh, wait, that's weird.
Is there anybody there?
Hey, I just heard it again, but it's coming from back that way. Hey, I just heard it again, but it's coming from back that way. Jane, Susan, and I kept hearing this knocking noise coming from the other end of the hallway. So obviously we went down to check it out to try to see what it was.
Is that you? Can you make that noise again for us?
Louder this time.
Do you hear that?
You hear that?
Oh, shh. Dude, it's over here. It's this door, guys, right here. It's wind. Yeah, it's totally wind.
Yep. Debunked.
Debunked.
Now, do you remember any of the reports from this building?
Steve and I just went out investigating, you know, one-on-one. This is where they did all the medical procedures, am I right? Lobotomies were on the top floor, and the claims were voices.
Yes.
Voices were some female and male. The other members of the team have experience as far as, you know, for investigations, but, you know, what's that compared to passion and, you know, really loving what you're doing and really, you know, getting your head and your heart into it. Hello, my name is Chris. This is my friend Steve, and we've both come a long way to visit you. If there's anything here that would like to communicate or make yourself known to us, we would really appreciate it.
I love that you told it that we've come a long way to talk to them. You know, I do. I like that. You know, whoever's here may go, wow, you know, they came all this way just to talk to maybe now it's going to come out. And, you know.
Yeah, that's kind of what I had in mind, too.
Right. So every little thing we do, whether it feels dumb or sounds dumb or may not work, everything is working towards possibly, you know, whatever we can do to get that little bit of a response.
Right. There are a lot of objects on the floor. If there's any possible way that you can move one of these objects or make any type of noise or sound at all, we would really appreciate it.
You can tell when he's asking his questions that he truly wants to be there investigating, and he truly wants to have an experience. And that may be even more important than having prior case experience and having a lot of paranormal knowledge.
I'm gonna do mini DV.
I'm gonna do mini DV also because I was also on that DVR.
Okay.
Dude, I guess I'll do one too.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
Do you remember Building 5? It was you, Carl, and Jane. You heard some knocking?
Yeah.
You can actually hear it on it.
Oh.
So you guys?
That's like really surprisingly clear.
Which is cool because now we have that evidence to back up your personal experience.
Yeah, good find.
Thank you, man. I'm really happy the way this has gone. I'm feeling pretty confident that I have a good chance.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, I got knocking in one occurrence. Ben, Carl, and Jane, they heard it. They actually heard it and went to seek it out.
All right, excellent. Is that what that's what we're listening to right now?
So you
Next is Chris Smith.
Okay, yep.
Yep, Chris came on with us at St. Augustine. Very sharp, but is zero when it comes to the paranormal, which is fine because he openly admits it.
What kind of investigative background do you have?
Oh, man, it's kind of hillbilly, really. I'll just go find a creepy place or a place that's been known to have been haunted. And a lot of times, I don't even get permission. I just go.
And the qualities that you guys set out for him, he may have all of them.
Well, class.
Chris.
Right now, I feel pretty good about where I stand. But, you know, if this is the end for me, you know, I'm going to walk away with a good attitude.
Out of all the investigators, I mean, you came in the strongest. And even though you came later, I mean, you still shined.
You have a lot of the qualities that we're looking for. So we're not ready to let you go yet, okay? We want to invite you back to the next class of Ghost Hunters Academy.
That would be great.
Okay.
I can't even explain how I feel right now. You know, I'm looking forward to getting more training so that, you know, I can possibly have the opportunity to get, you know, higher up in this field.